And I don't have to make you guess who's the other guy if you're watching right now because we clearly see it on the screen. He hasn't had a fight within the last year, um, but he came back Saturday night and fought Frank Martin, beating him by eighth round knockout. And it's not like we didn't expect him to win the fight. For me, it's all about what he did, being out for an entire year and pretty much still being the same ruthless guy that we know and why we call him Tank. Tank just dominated the fight when he needed to. Frank Martin was landing more punches in the earlier rounds, but if you watched the fight, you saw Tank was chasing him the entire time. Tank was going at him. He was not respecting his power. It did nothing to Tank. And he landed some good shots against Tank, but it wasn't doing anything. In the eighth round alone, when he knocked him out, he landed 17. Tank landed 17 power punches in the eighth round. 19, he landed 19 total in that round. And 17 of the 19 you land on power punches? Come on. And his name is Tank. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. I don't know what y'all. Tank is just a beast, man. He's a beast. I don't know. I want to see him fight Loma. I want to see him fight Lomachenko. I think that would be a really good fight because you got someone who's a tactician, someone who pretty much is just a straight boxer who he doesn't have a lot of power, but he's great defense. He knows how to attack, and he's smart when it comes to boxing. And then you got Tank, who's a great boxer, but also a great power puncher. I think that it would be a great fight to see. So make it happen. Please make it happen. I'm seeing that it's somewhat in the works, but please make that fight happen. I think that would be a very exciting fight to watch. I don't want to see him go against Devin Haney. I don't want to see him fight Shakur Stevenson. Shakur, to me, still has to continue to prove himself. Devin Haney, I don't think he has enough power or defense to even remotely make any kind of damage to Tank. So I say you better stay away from it. But Tank is he is one of the best boxers in boxing. You can say top 5, top 10. He up there. I know you got Inoue who's up there. You got Terrence Crawford. You got Orlando Usyk. You got Tyson Fury. You got other guys. You got Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Doesn't matter how you go. And Ryan Garcia is going to be out for a year. He's suspended for a year, so you're not going to hear his name for a while. But you got all these other guys coming out. Sabria Matias, who also lost another fight. Crazy. That was a crazy upset. But Tank is the man. I'm not even here to talk about the numbers of what he did to win that fight. It's just the fact that this man was out for a year. He was in. I think he went to jail for 3 months. He was on probation. Couldn't really do much. Couldn't travel nowhere. And then he gets a fight against Frank Martin. Frank Martin was originally supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson, and that didn't fall through. And now, man, he just continues to keep solidifying himself as one of the best boxers in boxing. A lot of people say that he was staying away from black boxers. He fought one. It might not have been one of the best ones, but he still fought one. And you seen that he did the power did nothing that Frank did was going to allow him to win that fight. He would have had to knock out Tank. Because Tank looked like he was unfazed the entire fight. So, Tank, man, welcome to the Dogs, guy. All right.